From WFSB, this is an Eyewitness News Update.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday. It is April 10th. I'm Caitlin Nuclo, and here's a look at your top stories today. We're on top of developing news in Meriden this morning. That's where a 5-year-old boy died after a go-kart crash at Kronberger Park. Police tell us it happened about 7:45 last night. The child suffered a serious head injury and then died at the hospital. Right now, investigators trying to figure out what led to the crash. Developing news out of Hartford. That's where an investigation is underway right now about the cause of an early morning fire at an abandoned house. No one was hurt. The fire happened on West Boulevard, and crews were able to put out the flames pretty quickly there by 4:30 this afternoon. The cause still under investigation. North Branford police tracked down a suspect in a deadly hit and run all the way down in Florida. Police say James Black left the victim laying in the middle of the road on Foxen Road last month. And details of what led up to that crash remain sealed, but we know the victim has been identified as David Horrible. Police say the suspect will now be brought back to Connecticut to face charges including manslaughter and tampering with evidence. An update this morning on a man from Meriden who was shot by police after going on a violent robbery spree. Kenneth Struthers has been sentenced to 14 years in prison. Police took him into custody back in 2021 at a motel on the Berlin Turnpike. When he threatened to shoot an officer, police opened fire, wounding him. Struthers committed at least 10 armed robberies across central Connecticut and in some cases assaulted victims as well. Police in Putnam are telling people to be aware of this man posing as a fire marshal. His image was captured on home security footage going door to door in neighborhoods. The town says he's not with the fire marshal's office, and it's not clear why he's pretending to be. Putnam police want to talk to him. They're telling people to report anything suspicious. A scary road rage incident in Waterbury has landed a Southington man under arrest. Police say Genjon Korchari pulled a gun on a driver after he claimed that person almost caused a crash yesterday morning. No one was hurt. Police were able to track him down. He's charged with threatening and breach of peace. New this morning, a former daycare worker in Middletown accused of assaulting a child will be in court today. Christy Kovarsik is charged with risk of injury to a minor and child endangerment. She's entered a plea, or she's expected to today. She worked at Town and Country Early Learning Center in Middletown back in 2019, and that's when police say she threw a 2-year-old child. She's also accused of kicking another kid. There is a big plan to connect New Haven neighborhoods and surrounding communities. The city is planning to build its 4.5-mile section of the Shoreline Greenway Trail to extend it right to the East Haven town line. It will eventually link up to 2 major trails from Madison all the way to Massachusetts,
which will connect the Farmington Canal line, stretches 84 miles into Massachusetts, to the Shoreline Greenway, which is in various stages of construction along the shoreline. That's another 25 miles.
New Haven's mayor says it will also offer another option for commuters and those who don't have cars. The goal is to start construction sometime next year. The UConn men's basketball team is back home in Connecticut, and plans are already underway for this weekend's victory parade honoring them. It will be held Saturday in downtown Hartford, kicks off at 11 o'clock at the corner of Trinity and Elm Street, and it'll then head through the Arch onto Jewel Street, turn left on Trumbull, and end at the intersection of Asylum Street. The rally is going to be held right in front of the XL Center at 11:30.
I think the weather will cooperate for that parade. There could be an isolated shower early on Saturday, but I think by the time the parade kicks off at 11, it'll just be mostly cloudy. A little cool, temperatures in the low 50s, but still, that is okay. You know what? For the parade, at least it's not going to be pouring rain, which is good news. It is going to pour rain Thursday night into Friday around here. We've gone ahead and issued a first alert for that time period. I'll get to that in just a second. In the meantime, we have some rain to the north, rain to the west. All of this rain in Pennsylvania is going to move to the north and to the east of Connecticut, so we don't really have to worry about that too much. But we have issued a first alert for Friday for more rain, 1 to 2 inches possible, with winds gusting 30+ miles an hour. We just can't seem to get a simple rainstorm around here. It's got to come with wind and excessive amounts of rain that are going to lead to travel problems and poor drainage flooding. So that's for Friday. We are in the level 1 for excessive rain for Friday. Level 2 is to our west, but it's very close very close. So we're still calling for an inch or two of rain out of this next storm system during the day on Friday. Particularly Friday morning is going to be a little rough. All right, 49 degrees right now. That's an awesome number. 37 as we zoom on out in New Haven, our iCam there looking across the green. It is stunning this morning. All right, we're going to take you right now to Hartford, 45 degrees with a wind out of the south-southeast at 3. A beautiful skyline there and a beautiful skyline in Waterbury where it's 45 degrees. Remember, 37, 38 is where we should be. We've got that for you in Northeast Connecticut. We're in the mid-40s in other parts of the state, upper 40s for the shoreline. Now, the shoreline is going to be a little bit cooler today. The temperatures are going to be influenced by the 47-degree water temperature of the Sound. So we'll make it into the mid-50s. But mid-60s in inland Connecticut. Now, the 24-hour change, we're flat. We're up in northern Connecticut. We're down in southern Connecticut. So it's basically flat from where we were 24 hours ago. And the wind speeds, negligible. It's going to be an okay day today in terms of the wind. Let's take a look at First Alert Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today. Intervals, there could be an interval of sun from time to time, right? And that is according to First Alert Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today. This is 5 p.m., mostly cloudy skies. And then tonight, mostly cloudy skies through tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow, 9 to noon, we're going to be dealing with showers, maybe even a thunderstorm, as this system starts to push on into the area. Then it's mostly cloudy, and then throughout most of the day on Thursday, and then showers return for Thursday night. Here we go. This is 11 o'clock, and this will continue into Friday. So get ready for some wet weather. Here we go. This is all in association with the warm front, first with those scattered showers between 10 and noon, and then here comes the cold front. And that means business. This is 4 a.m. Friday. Moderate to heavy rain through 11. And then we start to wind things down for Friday night. And this is Saturday at 3 a.m., maybe a brief shower, but here comes parade time. So we should be okay. All right, well, keep your fingers crossed. 1 to 2 inches of rain on the way for both models. They're both in agreement. A little bit rougher on the European model. All right, as we move through the day today, temperatures in the mid to upper 50s, low to mid 60s. 7 days, rain late tomorrow, first alert for Friday, a morning shower Saturday, Sunday an evening shower, and then Monday and Tuesday looking good. Kate, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Scott, and thank you for tuning into Eyewitness News this morning. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the WFSB app. Look at that. Beautiful. Have a great day.